Hello, my name is Anna. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Czech with Anna. Today we are going to learn our first vocabulary and some greetings. At the end of this lesson, you'll know how to introduce yourself a little bit and how to greet people. Are you ready? Let's look at this simple dialogue. First, I'm going to read it for you. Dobrý den. Dobrý den. Jak se jmenujete? Jmenuji se Anna. Ráda vás poznávám. Jsem Adam. Rád vás poznávám. Jak se máte? Mám se dobře. A vy? Mám se také dobře. Naschledanou. Naschledanou. Now let's look at the greetings we have here. This dialogue is formal. In Czech we recognize formal and informal language, and these two forms use different greetings and also conjugation of the verb. Let's not focus on that for now though. I'm going to explain it in the following lessons. Just remember that the greetings that you learned today are formal. And it's always better to be formal than to come across as rude, isn't it? First line of the dialogue says Dobrý den. If you translate it literally, it means good day. Dobrý means good and den means day. It sounds a bit archaic in English, but in Czech it is the most used greeting. You could think of it as the English hello. You can use it at any time of the day when you are meeting someone. If you'd like to be really fancy, you can use these formal greetings to greet people. But these are time specific. Dobré ráno means good morning. Dobré odpoledne means good afternoon. Dobrý večer means good evening. You can see that the Czech word for good slightly changes sometimes. That's because every Czech noun has an assigned gender, but don't worry about it too much for now. Now let's look at the third line. It says, Jak se jmenujete? You might have guessed based on the answer that it means, what is your name? And remember, it's the formal way to ask that. The answer to that is jmenuji se and then your name. Or you can also use jsem and your name. Jsem means I am. So when someone asks you, Jak se jmenujete, you can reply either jmenuji se, your name, or jsem, and your name. It only depends on which one you like better. Next line says, Ráda vás poznávám, which means nice to meet you. We'll look at each word so we can understand the sentence easier. Ráda means I'm happy that something is happening. Vás means you, but as an object. And poznávám means I get to know. So, if you translate it word to word in English, it would mean something like I am happy that I get to know you. The tricky part is that if you look at what Adam and Anna said, it's a bit different. The word ráda changed to rád. Let me explain why. As I said before, in Czech there are genders of the nouns, and based on that, other words changes as well. You might know it from the other languages, like French or German. So because Anna is a girl, her gender is feminine, which means that you have to add an A to rád to indicate it's a feminine gender. And Adam is a boy, which means the gender of rád is masculine. So if you identify as a female, you are going to use Ráda vás poznávám. And if as a male, then you are going to use Rád vás poznávám. It might sound difficult now, but don't worry, you'll get used to it. If you want to reply with nice to meet you too, you'll have to say Také vás rád poznávám or Také vás ráda poznávám, meaning nice to meet you too. Or simply Já také, which means me too. Don't worry too much about the sentence structure because we are going to look at it in the next lessons. The next line is how are you? How are you translates to Czech as Jak se máte? Still, remember that we are using the formal way of asking this question in this dialogue. If you are fine, you can reply with mám se dobře, in which dobře means well. And if you are feeling down that day, you can use mám se špatně, where špatně means bad, as an adverb. So, if you ask how, the answer would be špatně. Adam in this dialogue replies, mám se také dobře. That means I am fine as well. Také means also. As we already saw when we talked about nice to meet you too, where we used this word as well. If someone asks you, jak se máte, first, and you want to ask back and don't want to repeat the question back, you can ask with a vy. That means, as you might have guessed, and you. And now the dialogue came to an end and it's time to say our goodbyes. The most used way is nashledanou, which literally means we'll see each other next time. Again, it's a formal greeting. Before you say nashledanou, you can also add hezký den, which means something like have a good day. Or maybe if you're going to bed soon after saying your goodbyes, you can use dobrou noc, which means good night. We have now gone through the whole dialogue. Let's listen to it once again and try to repeat after me. Dobrý den. Dobrý den. Jak se jmenujete? Jmenuji se Anna. Ráda vás poznávám. Jsem Adam. Rád vás poznávám. Jak se máte? Mám se dobře. A vy? Mám se také dobře. Nashledanou. Nashledanou. Amazing! And now we are going to try to have this dialogue together. I'm going to be Anna first, and you are going to be Adam, but you can add your name there if you'd like to. Then we are going to switch. You start. Dobrý den. Jmenuji se Anna. Ráda vás poznávám. Jak se máte? Mám se také dobře. Nashledanou. And now let's switch our roles. Dobrý den. Jak se jmenujete? Jsem Adam. Rád vás poznávám. Mám se dobře. A vy? Nashledanou. Great! Thank you for watching the whole video. Now you know how to introduce yourself in Czech. If you want to practice your knowledge a little more, you can download the worksheet I have prepared in the description with a vocabulary list. Or download the ANKI deck I have created specially for this course. Like and subscribe so you don't miss the following lessons, and leave a comment if you are confused about something or you have some questions about Czech or the Czech Republic's culture. Thank you for watching and see you at the next lesson. Hezký den, nashledanou.